Hi everyone, welcome to Free Handly Made a You, My Autistic Life. My name's Nisi. You're hanging out with me here in my craft room. It's a hot mess, please excuse the background. Here in Big Sky, Montana. It's so nice down here. It's all nice and cool down here. It's not hot. All right, so look y'all, I need y'all's help. I've got to plan. I got major projects that I have got to get done before October. I have some goals. I may not reach them. I might be overestimating. Y'all know I have time blindness, right? So my concept of time is very skewed, and in my brain, I think I have time to do so many projects, but in reality, I may not. I may need to tweak some things. Okay, so this is what I got going down. I'm going to try and finish the winter scene on the Four Seasons blanket today. And then I'm going to put that aside for just a few minutes. I say a few minutes. I need to split my week up is what I need to do. I got something on my glasses, y'all. I really shouldn't use my t-shirt to wipe my glasses down because it's not good. Not good to do that. Oh, that's better. Okay, so I can put that blanket aside for a while if I need to after I get the winter scene done. And then I can start fresh on the fall scene of the blanket. But this is what I got going down. I've got another spa set I need to create and get it off in the mail. I have a baby infant hat I need to make that I was commissioned to make. And I'm going to make two. One to fit the baby now and one to fit the baby when the baby... Because we all know babies grow fast, man. And she's like, I want this hat to last a while. Well, it's not going to last a while because babies don't last a while. They grow fast. So I made sure I bought enough yarn for two hats. And she can decide if she wants to buy the second hat or not, but I'm just going to have them just in case, and then she can decide. And then if she doesn't, it's fine. I'll eventually send that second hat to somebody. All right, so those are two things that I absolutely have to get done. I also have to get done making a Somebunny and a blanket for the Colorado State's Children's Home. That is our Pacific Northwest Yarny Social Charity project for this year. And gosh darn it all, I'm going to get it done. All right, so the blanket is, let me pull it up on my screen. Oh, I didn't bring my mouse. Darn it, that's going to make things a little harder for me. The blanket is called the Bubblegum Drop Blanket. All right, so the Gumball Afghan is the Afghan we're making, and it was donated by the designer. The designer is Tony from TL Yarn Crafts. Isn't that sweet of her to donate her pattern? It's on the honor system. I couldn't get the code to work to save my life, so poor Dana from Dana Wonderlust Crochet had to save Nisi. It's not the first time she's had to save me, y'all. And she sent me the invite so I could get the pattern. So she used worsted weight yarn. So I have worsted weight yarn. It says that for the main color, you need 2 skeins, 270 yards each of 2 skeins. So I could get 1 skein depending on the yard I use. I like the Yupson Threads Soft Classic. And this has 354 yards, so I will have to get 2 skeins. Then it says for the accent colors, you need 200 yards per skein, and you need to pick 6 colors. So I've got my 6 colors. I think I have enough. Some of these are not completely a full skein, but I mean, a full skein is like 350 something yards. So I think I'll be okay. And worst comes to worst, I can always go to Michael's if I run out. So you tell me what y'all think. I'm going to use this, and I'm probably going to use either an off-white or a white yarn. I'm trying to decide. I'm not sure which way I want to go yet. I know she used white yarn for hers, and I'm probably going to use white just so the colors really, really pop. I really like the coral color she used in hers. But y'all, they have coral in this yarn, but it looks, well, I think they call it I think it's call like peach, but it really doesn't look peach to me. It looks more like coral color. I love the color coral, but I can't get it. The only way I can get coral in Loops and Threads Soft Classic is to order it through the Michael's website and have it shipped to my house. So I may just do that. Because I'm going to need more white anyway. Anyway, so I am going, because I really like coral. I would really prefer the coral over this pink, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. She uses coral and pink in hers. She used, well, actually it's called Agave, Agave. So she uses that color, and she's using the color Lemonade, which is a yellow color, a color called Ice Pop, Sweetheart. I think the Sweetheart color is that pink color in the blanket. Lilac. I love lilac. And Atmosphere. I think the Atmosphere is like that greenish bluish color that she has. All right. So these are the colors I'm choosing. I am choosing to use the light yellow. I think these will look really good. And this is, I can't remember. This is light aqua. And then I want to also use this color, which is the mint. And I also want to use, because I love purple, y'all, I'm going to use this amethyst, and I don't think, I may not have enough of this. I may have to get more. Let's see if I can hold these all together so you can see what they are going to look like all together. I'm going to use the light blue, and I'm going to use this light pink. I rather would like to use the like a light peach or a coral color. You guys see? So these are the colors that I'm choosing for the blanket. So obviously this is going to be it's probably going to be for, boys can like these colors. It's going to go to whoever it's going to go to. I'm going to make it. It's probably going to end up going to a little girl, more than likely. But those are I thought those were fun colors. I want to make one for a young child, and I like to make one for an older child. But I want one that's more gender neutral. So I need your guys' help with this. I need help with colors that you think are going to be gender neutral. I need 6 colors and 1 primary. So a total of 7 colors. And I need help with this. So you guys give me some ideas if you would, please. Just put it in the chat below and help me come up with some colors. Now, I'm a very, very visual person, unfortunately. So if you'd like, I like the Loops and Threads Soft Classic. So if you can tell me, kind of pick some colors from that line, that would be great. I'm not opposed to Big Twist. It's not my favorite. Sorry, Michael. Love you, my friend. But it's not my favorite. But I'm not opposed to using it. What else? Let's see. What other? I really don't care for Red Heart, you guys. I just don't. I don't care for Red Heart. I know it softens up, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just not my cup of tea. I have sensory issues with my fingers. Actually, I have sensory issues all over my body. And it definitely feels a lot rougher than the Big Twist and a lot rougher than the Soft Classic. I am not opposed to Caron 1 pound yarns. However, I don't need a pound of it. So I'm trying to steer away from the Caron 1 pound. So I just need some color ideas, and it would help me to know the brand that you're choosing the colors from and which store, so I can go to the website and I can visually see. I know Hirschner's has some good yarn. I know Mary Maxim has some good yarn. So I need some help. I need colors for an older kid, teenage age, gender neutral colors. So it doesn't matter if it's going to a boy or a girl. It's not going to matter. Not going to matter. Gender neutral is what I need. Gender friendly. There you go. That's the term I'm looking for. A gender friendly blanket for an older kid. So it doesn't matter if it's going to a boy or a girl. Yes. I'm also going to need more yarn for the bunny, because I want my Somebunny to match this blanket. So I got to decide what color I want to use. I think what I'm going to do is, and I thought this was a really cool idea, Miss C's Miss C Cottage. Any channel I mention in this video will be linked below, so you guys can go check them out. I thought this would be a cool idea to have 2 different color ears, 2 different color hands, arms, 2 different colors, 2 different color of legs, different color of the puffy tail. Head and body will match. That way I can try and get all 6 colors within the Somebunny to match the blanket for the little kid. I don't have, I know, look y'all, I wish I had more time, but I work full time. I work 32 hours a week. And for me, that's full time, because by the time I get off work, I got to pick up little man. I got to come home, feed the boys, take care of the fur baby. I barely have time after cooking dinner. I barely have time to crochet. So to say I'm going to make 3 blankets and 2 bunnies, that's probably not going to happen, because I'm also testing a pattern. And it is going to be made with this Baby Bernat sport yarn. This is a DK weight, and it's going to be a Tunisian blanket. So this Tunisian blanket is going to be, and I figure light blue, that can be for a boy or girl. It's not going to matter. Girls wear light blue. Oh man, this yarn is so soft. I did a test swatch. The blanket is made in a Tunisian knit stitch through the whole blanket. And I did a test swatch on a 4 worsted weight yarn. It was a cotton yarn, but it's 4 weight. And oh my goodness, it made such a thick fabric, like thick. It was so thick. I got a hold of Mike. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure that yarn was a 4 weight yarn? And I kind of explained to him why. And he looked, and it was a Lion Brand yarn, and it was about 1 pound of yarn from Lion Brand, and it did say 4 weight on the label. But I was like, man, look at this washcloth. Like, this is going to be too thick. I mean, it is Colorado. They could definitely use it in the wintertime. But I don't want it to be so thick. So he suggested to me to go down a weight and go down to a weight of 3, a DK weight, a 3 weight. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, Michael. Look how pretty it is, Michael. Isn't that pretty? So that's what I'm doing for that. And I do want to make a Somebunny, but I'm going to have to, this yarn is a little too dark blue. So I'm going to have to see if I can find a really nice light color blue that I can make a Somebunny to match this. So we'll see. I don't know. I may be able to make a Somebunny with this, but it's going to end up being a very small tiny bunny. I don't know. And I may not make a Somebunny to go with this, because this is going to go to a 2-year-old more than likely. So there is that. So I definitely want to donate this to Colorado, and I definitely want to make this. And I know I'm probably I know my goal is probably unrealistic to make a 3rd blanket, but I really would like to make a 3rd blanket for an older kid. You guys tell me, do you guys think I can do it? I don't know. If I do, I won't be doing anything else. Like, I'll get the spa set done. I don't know why my camera is going dark, light, dark, light. Okay, let's see if that helps. No, my camera's going dark to light, dark to light, dark to light. I don't know what that's about. That is weird. You see, I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I digress. So I don't know. I would definitely have to get the spa set done. I'll definitely have to get the baby hat done. And then I won't be able to do any other projects but these 3 blankets, including, I still have my 4 Seasons blanket, you guys. And I'll have to put, I guarantee you, I'll have to put that aside until I get all these blankets plus the Somebunny done. I don't know. I think my goal may be too much. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys tell me. I don't know if I can do it. I think what I'll do is I definitely want to do the pattern testing for this blanket, and I definitely already have the colors for the younger kid blanket. So I'll definitely try and get those 2 things done, and then we'll see if I have time and your ideas, just in case I can push out a 3rd blanket. would be great, because then I can like already have my colors chosen and I can have them in my shopping cart on the internet. And if I get these 2 done and I still have plenty of time, I can push out the 3rd blanket. What do y'all think? You guys think that'll work? I think that's a good plan. Niecy's got a plan and strategize. Y'all need to help me. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. I'm not. Nana Michelle, where are you at, girl? Get a hold of me. That girl, she has it down, man. She has like a project that she works on every day of the week. Girl, I don't know how you do that. I get so hyper focused on one project, all the other projects go down to the wayside, and that's not going to work for me if I'm planning on getting these blankets and this Somebunny done. I'm going to have to do what you do, Nana Michelle. Girl, I need some help. Y'all help me. So I just wanted to show you the yarn for the bubblegum drop blanket. I think I'm going to do white, so I definitely need to get 2 skeins of white because I definitely do not have enough. I have 1 skein of big twist white up there. That's not going to be enough. I need 2 skeins of white. And I'm one of those weird people where I like all my yarn to be the same brand when I make a project. I admire people like Jaxie from Creations with Jax. Girl, I have one of her hugs. She used all different types of yarn in that hug. And they're all different brand names of yarn in that hug. And I'm like, how does she know what yarn goes good with each? How does she know which yarn goes good with each other? And then there's several of you that do your scrap blankets and you have different brands of yarn and your blankets come out amazing. Y'all need to tell me how y'all know how to match your... I don't know how you... I don't know. I'm always worried that my one brand's going to be too way thinner than the other brand and all that stuff. I don't know. I'm probably making it harder than what it is. Anyway, so I'm going to drop this video. I would definitely really appreciate your guys' help. So please comment down below. I think I've said that like 10 times now. And I feel really hyper today because I was like going nuts. Oh my gravy, you guys. I had a printer mishap this morning. I had that spa set all packaged, ready to go. I had the shipping label ready for 2 shipments, went to go print. My printer, even though I had it set to print black and white only, my printer refused to print just because I was out of colored ink. I'm like, why does that matter? I'm not using colored ink. Would not do it. I had to make an emergency trip to Missoula, the city. I went to the closest Walmart to me, which is on the outskirts of the city. Thank goodness. I say city loosely because it's not a city, you guys. It's a town, okay? A city is like Pensacola, Florida, or Tallahassee, or Jacksonville, or Atlanta, or Raleigh, North Carolina, or Dallas, Texas. That's a city. Missoula's not a city, y'all. It's not. It's not. Anyway, I digress. The traffic there is still cray-cray. So thankfully, I was able to go to the Walmart on the outskirts, and I got my ink. $38, man. $38 for ink. What? Anyway, while I was there, that's where I got this yarn at. Here, I want to ask you guys something. I got this at Walmart for $7.98. It is a 3-weight. It has 1,077 yards approximately, okay? I know Joann's was having a sale. They have this yarn at Joann's, but it's not on sale. Do you know how much this yarn costs according to my Joann app? $11.99. Now let me ask you, this was at Walmart. It was not on sale. It was regularly priced at $7.98. Joann's, $11.99. The exact same yarn, the exact same yardage. Didn't have more yards. This yarn, this exact same yarn was $11.99 at Joann. Why is Joann's $4 more? Why can Walmart sell it for $7.98. Just curious about that. I thought that was strange. Oh, also, last night when I recorded the video on the spa set, I meant to tell you guys. The Alpaca Ranch down the road from us a ways, I found out that I knew that they sold the wool every year, but I thought they sold it to like local fiber artists here. And they do save a little bit for those people. They have to pre-order it ahead of time though. But the bulk of the wool that they get off all these alpacas, it gets shipped to Peru and it gets processed in Peru. And then the yarn goes to different people who have ordered it. And then the Alpaca Rocking Ranch gets also a portion of it because they sell it in their shop to the local fiber artists here. They ship it to Peru. Just like the cotton yarn that I use, Craft Secret Cotton from Hobby Lobby. That cotton for that yarn is made, grown and processed here in the United States. Then once it's processed, they ship the batch of it out to Turkey, to the yarn factory in Turkey, and that's where it gets weaved with their big machines and gets rolled into, packaged up into yarn. I thought that was interesting. So just because it says it's made in Turkey, the fiber might not have been grown in Turkey or made in Turkey or from animals in Turkey. It might be very well from the fiber from the United States that's just shipped there to finish getting processed and made and processed into yarn. I thought that was interesting, Spring the fiber enthusiast, my yarn weaving friend. And Brenda Bear. I thought that was interesting. You guys probably already know that. Niecy's like way late in the game finding this information out. But I found it intriguing. Anyway, I'm just going to leave that there. I got to get out of here. I got lots I got to do. Busy day. But I say that all to say, yeah, printer mishap. Good lesson learned. Check your ink cartridges before you go to print out shipping labels, and make sure you keep up with how much ink you have in your printer so that you don't do what Niecy did. Talk about being in panic mode. Good news is I got the packages mailed out. They're on their way to their new homes. So there's that. All right, you guys. I will see you guys hopefully for Portia, y'all. I'm not going to lie. 9 a.m. Mountain Time is early for this girl. I am up because I'm always in Carrie or Mara's live on Saturday mornings, but I'm in the background in my jammies, eating breakfast, crocheting something, y'all. I can't promise that I will or will not be in jammies tomorrow morning if I make it to the live. I'm going to try, but I'm not promising you guys anything because 9 a.m., man, that's early for me. But I wanted them to go on my time slot because they're going to a fiber festival. I want to see. And then I'm supposed to go to my girlfriend's house. They're doing crafts at her house tomorrow. They're going to be doing scrapbooking or something. And she texts me. She goes, now listen, I know you don't scrapbook. So please bring your crochet project, whichever one you're deciding to work on. Because she knows I have like all these pans on the fire right now. I think she feels sorry for me. I know she's probably thinking in her head, Niecy, you bit off way more than you can chew, honey. But it's fine because she's my friend. She keeps it real. Anyway, she told me, she's like, whatever crochet project or Tunisian or whatever it is you're working on with yarn for tomorrow, bring that with you. So I wouldn't have an excuse not to come. Because she knows me so well. So I'm going to go try and play with others in the real world tomorrow, you guys. So wish me luck on that because my social anxiety is ridiculous. And it's just her and one other person. But it's that one other person that's throwing me for a curveball. Because y'all know, I have a tendency to do a one friend at a time situation. And I have a hard time balancing keeping up with people. Now I'm going to have 2 people in the room at once. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try and go. It's important to visit with others. My therapist, not really my therapist, my psychiatrist who does my medication for me, is kind of my therapist right now because I don't have a counselor. can't find one, and doing one on virtually, I don't know about all that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go try and play with others tomorrow. I'm gonna go to my friend's house and play. We're gonna do crafts. I'm gonna crochet and they're gonna do their scrapbooking. So there's that. So wish me luck, you guys. Y'all just cheer me on in the background and say, do it, Nisi. Go play. Get out of the house and go play. I'll have to update you guys and let you know how it went and if I even went or not. All right, I gotta get going. You guys have a great day. Have a good weekend. Always remember, dare to be you, dare to be different. Love you guys from Montana. Big Sky. Bye, everybody.